It's about time we start whooping ass. Yeah, it's about that time. And typically, I don't usually make videos like this, but I gotta make this one. This isn't scripted. I don't script my videos anyway, but usually I have some kind of outline of where I want to go. This is just off the rip because I've had enough with the disrespect. We're gonna start with the disrespect online, and then we're gonna move to like everyday life. And let's get right into it. People on the internet, especially Instagram, but we're gonna talk about, all social media across the board have gotten way too comfortable disrespecting other people. Way too comfortable. The fact that people can hide behind the screen of a cell phone or a computer or a tablet and say whatever they want to people without any kind of recourse, without any kind of consequence, has emboldened people to put out as much negativity as possible, whether it's racism, sexism, body shaming. And here's my thing. I personally do believe in opinions. People should be able to give their opinions. I don't think you should block people for having negative opinions because, let me not say negative opinions, opposing opinions, because having a difference of opinion is good. It opens up your mind. Maybe it helps you see things from a different perspective. But when people start getting disrespectful on the internet, it rubs me the wrong way, pause, because it's like you're not even man enough to like put your face out there on the internet, but you have the gall to disrespect somebody that does. Now I know some of them may be bots, but a lot of them are people because the things that they're saying are not things that bots typically say. You can kind of see what's a bot and what's not. And these are not bots. These are people who created a page specifically to troll people. They have no profile picture. Username is like user 246x-372 or something like that. And they just go around saying whatever the hell they want to people. I've started just blocking and deleting people on other people's pages too. If I scroll through someone else's social media page and I see somebody being rude to them, I report that person and I block them. And I think we should all do the same thing. And it's not because we're being sensitive. I think being sensitive is when you block people who just have a difference in opinion. I think that's sensitive, that's soft. I think you should be welcoming to other people's opinions so long as they're respectful. But when people start disrespecting people for no reason, like there was this video of this girl, she was a tennis player, young girl. She couldn't have been any older than 22, but her body shape wasn't one that most people would consider like aesthetic, like the ones that chicks go out and pay for. So she was getting flamed in the comments. She was just going around asking, yo, what outfit would look good? And mind you, this is a young girl, like 22. I don't even think she could be 23. If I could find the video, I'll post it here. And people were flaming her. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Like, when did we get here? How did we get to the place where people are so comfortable being disrespectful? And you know what's crazy? A lot of the disrespectful people are women towards other women, right? The ones that do choose to show their face, you guys disrespect each other to a level that I never would have imagined. As much as y'all talk about being a girl's girl, as much as y'all talk about not living up to male standards or patriarchy or this or that, you guys are so mean to one another. It is crazy to me, especially on the internet. And I think that it's time we just start being our own moderators. You see somebody disrespectful on someone else's page, report them for that person, and then go ahead and block that person yourself. That way they don't pop up on your algorithm anymore. Or if you don't want to block them, just report them. And if you run across them again, report them again and keep reporting them. And I think we should do this as a collective to get rid of disrespectful people. It's our own version of cancel culture. Now, I was totally against cancel culture because I don't feel like somebody should be canceled because something they said was offensive, especially if they weren't trying to be. But when somebody is acting in malice and with ill will and negative intent to cause like emotional harm to people, and I used to be the type to say, look, the internet's not a real place. You can't cyberbully me because I'll just log out. But the internet has some long term effects. I can no longer, with good faith and sound mind, say that the internet is not a real place because it has real world consequences and people are truly affected by it. Now, to get off the internet, let's talk about real life disrespect. Oh my goodness. The fact that you guys think you can say whatever you want to people in public is crazy to me. The reason you guys know you can do that is because you have the police backing you up. I can't just slap you the way I want to. I feel like the world would be a better place if we could just slap people that are being disrespectful, truly disrespectful. Because there's a difference between being disrespected and feeling disrespected. If somebody's just being honest with you and you feel like their honesty is disrespectful, that's not the same thing. Now, some people like to be brutally honest, and in reality they're just rude. For the most part, if somebody's trying to be honest with you and they're not acting with malice or ill will, I don't think they deserve a slap. But a lot of you guys need to get slapped the hell up. I don't know where you guys get off thinking you could just talk to anybody any kind of way. There used to be a time in this country, we were a proper country, in this world really, where if a man disrespected another man, they would shoot each other. They would go out, take 20 paces, line up, lower pistols, and bam, shoot each other. So the cost of disrespect could have been your life. So disrespect didn't happen as often because men knew that it could end in them dying. And even if it wasn't that, men used to just fight. You disrespect a man, he will fight you. He will beat you up if he can. And if he can't, at the very least, next time you're going to think twice before disrespecting somebody because you do not want to constantly be getting into fights. But now you guys know you could just call the police. They'll get arrested for assault and battery, and you can probably sue. You're going to antagonize somebody, and then when they give you that little bit of act right, now you want to call the law. Crazy to me. When in reality, you need to take your lumps. You need to learn. I think they need to bring back mutual combat. The problem with mutual combat is they have to fight back. If they don't agree to fight you, and then you just go put hands and feet on them, then you're going to jail. I think some people deserve a nice, good smack. Nothing crazy, but just, teach people the right way to act. Something I learned from the rapper Mano, if you guys know him, he was like, look, if you pull somebody away and you smack them, they may not even react.
I'm going to tell you the secret to slapping. If you pull a nigga to the side and smack him when nobody's looking,
you might get away with it.
1000%. Because he doesn't have nobody to perform for.
But slapping is actually a lesser charge than an assault charge. Like a balled up fist is actually an assault charge.
I ain't talking about the police. I'm saying his pride.
Oh, he might let you to slide with it?
He gonna tell you that he was wrong. I needed that, nigga. You know what? You straighten me out. I'm gonna get your money.
I didn't get that.
You slapped the nigga and he told you he needed it?
I slapped some nigga. True story.
I got locked up.
True story.
What really be going on?
He slapped some sense into that nigga.
That nigga really be taking place. Like,
you was right.
My slap's going wrong.
I needed that shit.
I got slapped in handcuffs. You heard? I got slapped into the police car. You heard?
Right. You slap niggas
into the police car.
You slap wrong. Your slaps is wrong.
If you smack somebody in a group of, a lot of people, then they might react in a negative way because you just not only question their manhood, but you embarrass them in front of a lot of people. But you do it in private, they might actually, snap into reality and be like, you know what? You was right. My bad. I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that. And I think we need to get back to a place where this sounds really bad. If you are disrespectful, people should be able to give you that little bit of act right. One place where I think it's the craziest is in the workplace. They literally make you watch videos on workplace violence because violence happens in the workplace. Yet these people with a little bit of fake power, these supervisors, these shift leads, people who have a walkie-talkie with an earpiece, think that they can talk to you crazy because they make $3 more an hour. You deserve to get smacked. And I don't care how high up you are in the company. It doesn't give you the right to disrespect people. But they feel like they can. They feel like they can do whatever they want. And I know that laws were created to protect the weak, because if it wasn't for laws, then the biggest, strongest, most violent people would rule. So you need laws, you need order. But part of that order is checking people when they overstep. And I know this was kind of a crazy video. This is a little bit of a rant, but yeah, I think it's time we go back to whooping ass.